Hey spooky cats, we are on our way to the Mothman Festival. Welcome to Point Pleasant, West Virginia, a small town with a history that looms large in the world of paranormal. Best known for its connection to the legendary Mothman, this quiet riverside town became infamous after a series of strange sightings in 1966 and 1967. The Mothman was described as a large, winged creature with glowing red eyes seen by numerous witnesses around the abandoned TNT area. But it wasn't just the creature that put Point Pleasant on the map. Less than a year after the sightings began, tragedy struck when the collapse of the Silver Bridge, killing 46 people. Many believe the Mothman was a harbinger of this disaster, forever cementing the creature into local legend. This is the parking at Crodel Park. $15. Back in 2019 it was free. If you park at Crodel Park, it will cost $15 and there is a shuttle. We came in 2019 and we never saw the shuttle. We're seeing one now, so now that they charge for parking here, hopefully the situation will be better with the shuttles. We're taking a hayride. It's $5 a person.
Come on, Edward.
Today, Point Pleasant embraces its haunted history and mysterious past, celebrating all things paranormal with the annual Mothman Festival. Right as you walk in, you start to see cool stuff. Yay! The local band is practicing and their school apparently has Mothman colors, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, they're all wearing robes too. Just a short walk from downtown, you'll find TNT State Park, a beautiful green space at the confluence of the Ohio and Kanawha rivers. This park marks the site of the Battle of Point Pleasant, a pivotal conflict in 1974 between Virginia militia and the Native American Shawnee, led by Chief Cornstalk. Though a military victory for the colonists, the battle led to long-standing tension between settlers and the Native Americans. Chief Cornstalk later returned to Point Pleasant in 1777 to try and broker peace, but was imprisoned and eventually murdered in captivity. Legend has it that with his dying breath, Chief Cornstalk cursed the town of Point Pleasant, saying it would suffer tragedies for generations to come. Some believe that the Silver Bridge collapse and even the sightings of Mothman are tied to his curse. Visitors to the park have reported strange occurrences such as cold spots and whispers among the trees. Whether or not you believe in the curse, TNT offers a haunting reminder of the area's violent past. Alright, first time appearing Country Roads, West Virginia. Start the countdown.
Well, out of South Alabama, come a country boy.
This is what Zach is here for. The booze. Mothman beer. So we took a stop in the American Legion. You pay $5 a person and you get air conditioning, air-conditioned bathrooms instead of porta potties, and some very friendly ladies giving you drinks and snacks. So you get to use it all day. You get this band, a little American flag band, and anytime we get hot or want a drink or just need to get out of the sun, we can come here. If you're planning to attend the Mothman Festival, here's what you need to know. Held every September, this 2-day event is a celebration of all things strange and supernatural. The festival brings in thousands of visitors to Point Pleasant, offering an exciting mix of speakers, vendors, live music, and guided tours of the town's most haunted locations. Be sure to visit the iconic Mothman statue, located right in the heart of downtown. Take time to explore the vendors selling Mothman-themed art, memorabilia, and local crafts. The festival also features guest speakers, including paranormal investigators, authors, and cryptologists, who delve into the mysteries of the Mothman and other cryptids. Parking can get tight, so consider arriving early. Many streets are closed off during the festival, and local hotels book up fast, so plan ahead. Bring comfortable shoes, as there's a lot of walking between attractions, including the Mothman Museum and the historic Lowe Hotel. Another iconic location in Point Pleasant is the historic Lowe Hotel, which sadly closed its doors recently. Built in 1901 as the Spencer Hotel, it was a grand Victorian-style hotel that catered to river travelers and local industry workers. Over the years, it became a hotspot for paranormal enthusiasts, especially due to its proximity to the Mothman sightings and other strange events. The Lowe Hotel is said to be haunted by several spirits. One of the most well-known is the ghost of a little girl seen dancing in the mezzanine. Some say she may have fallen down the grand staircase, but no records confirm her identity. There are also reports of a phantom riverboat captain who has been seen on the third floor, perhaps still overseeing the Ohio River from the afterlife. Guests and staff have reported hearing phantom footsteps, seeing shadow figures, and even hearing old-fashioned music echoing through the halls. Though it's no longer open for guests, the Lowe Hotel remains a centerpiece of Point Pleasant's haunted history.
The Mothman Festival has grown way bigger than it was when we were here 5 years ago. Somebody put a baby in his butt for some reason. I'm not sure why. This lady's art is really cool. I bought some the last time we were here, so I'll probably get something. You can't even get around this year compared to 2019, the last time we were here. I normally always film all the vendors and stuff, but I can't. You can't even see them. There's just a line of people everywhere. It's crazy. Here's the line for the Mothman Museum. That's why you want to come down Friday, because the festival's not here on Friday, but you can walk right into the Mothman Museum, no line at all. This is crazy. It's probably an hour wait, I would guess.
No visit to Point Pleasant would be complete without a stop at the Mothman Museum. Located right in downtown, this museum is dedicated to preserving the history and legend of Mothman. Inside, you'll find eyewitness accounts, newspaper clippings, and even props from the 2002 movie The Mothman Prophecies. The museum dives deep into the Mothman phenomenon, offering a look at the theories surrounding the creature. from cryptid to alien to government experiment. It's a must visit for anyone curious about the legend that put this small town on the map. The museum also offers guided tours during the Mothman Festival, which take you to key locations related to the Mothman sightings, including the infamous TNT Area.
Welcome back to Animal X.
That is spooky.
Some type of a mind control experiment. I found out the time these things that actually happened. The U.S. Navy did have a research facility outside of camp. So I thought, well, maybe.
Oh, it's a garbage pail kid Mothman. I don't have that one. People have made some art of the Mothman. I like these.
Something that didn't want you investigating Mothman.
Thought control experiments. Men in black. Creepy stuff, my darlings. Creepy stuff. But is there a more down-to-earth explanation?
This vendor here has romance novels of the Mothman. We might have to check that out and see what they're about. That might be funny to read. Here's a cool looking booth. We like this crying thing. The squonk. He cries. This vendor's got some cool gothy stuff. We might have to check it out. We're in the antique store. Maybe we can find a haunted doll to bring home. Last time they didn't really have dolls, but we'll check. I know. Dead end. We got a gumball machine where you can get some cryptids. Mothman. I think we have one like that from the museum. Cute. More cryptids back here hiding out. She looks like she might be haunted. We're gonna see what else we see. They've got Mothman blankets and some horror blankets, but it doesn't cover it. It's just like in a corner. If I can find one covered, I might consider it. We got some more Mothman stuff. That could be your ugly ornament for your mom. That would be cool, I think, anyway. See, that's what I wanted to do. We have some hand towels now. That's new for this year. They've really expanded on the merch for the Mothman. I saw potentially one haunted doll in here, but when I picked her up, I didn't really feel like creepy vibes or anything, so I might continue my search for the haunted doll. Haven't found her yet. I know someone named Ted who would appreciate these paintings.
The spread is bare.
Oh, yeah, this too.
And the chairs.
Check this out. Ted, you gotta come to Point Pleasant. Come to the antique store. More bear stuff. Bear stuff over there. We got some creepy clowns. I wonder if they're haunted. Lots of books. History. I'm sure there's gotta be one of the Mothman in here somewhere. Books on the Beatles. I kind of like these guys. They're kind of creepy in a weird way. I don't know why. Might get. It is so crowded. compared to 2019, it's a little miserable trying to get around. So if you're coming to the Mothman Festival, you might want to try Sunday. Maybe Sunday will be better. We won't be here Sundays, so we won't be able to tell you if it's better. You may want to consider it. Could be better. This vendor's got some cool art hiding back there. Nice. We made it to the spooky theater. I think this is where all the panels and stuff will be happening, is in here. I think they start at 1 o'clock. This theater has got to be haunted. It looks so haunted. I want to try the door, see what happens. I thought the panels would be here, but it looks abandoned, so I don't know. We're gonna walk under the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Here's his butt. Dude, touch the butt. I touched the butt today. I don't know what this building is, but it's abandoned here in Point Pleasant, and it looks really cool. I like to break into it, but there's cops hanging out around it. This is the site of the old Silver Bridge. Unfortunately, it collapsed into the river, killing 46 people on December 15, 1967. I like this vendor. We bought stuff from them before, and yeah, check them out. This is the back side, unfortunately. Look at this werewolf dude. He's cool. Everybody's lined up for the ATM, so get cash before you come. There's riverboat. We got music, got people lounging. We got the Ohio River, the Silver Bridge. Everyone having a good time, except how crowded it is. Porta potties, mysterious building people are going into. And another lane of vendors. Let's check it out. They got a theater for the bands. We're back at the American Legion because we're dying. It's so hot. It's supposed to be 80 degrees, but I think it's like 100 out there. At least it feels like it anyway. At least we can come here, cool off, drink, go to a cleaner bathroom. Yay! So after our rest, I think we're gonna go ahead and go to the TNT area now, because the festival itself is just so insanely crowded and it's so hot out there. So we're gonna find the TNT Dome, do our investigation, and that'll be a wrap. See you guys later. We're going to attempt to find the shuttle. If that fails, then I guess we'll walk to Piggly Wiggly and get on that hayride again. Wish us luck. Well, there was no real signage of where the shuttle picks you up, and there's so much traffic. If you look behind me, I doubt they're still letting that hayride guy do his thing right now because of all the traffic. So we are stuck walking back, which sucks. but it is what it is. So be prepared to walk a lot if you come to the Mothman Festival, just around the Mothman Festival itself, and then where you're allowed to park and so forth. So, Mothman Festival 5 years later. Today is extremely hot. I don't think it was this hot when we were here last time. It was sunny, but it wasn't like burning hot. And also, it has grown considerably, and you can't even move in certain places. They're supposed to do a parade and a march of like stormtroopers. I don't know where they're gonna put them. There's no space. They used to have a big bouncy thing for the kids to play in, and that of course is not there anymore because there's no room for it. I guess down at the other end where everything's abandoned, maybe they could spread it out a little bit more than they did. I'm sure logistically maybe they can't because, you know, traffic still has to move, but yeah, it's gotten too big now. It completely, they might want to start doing it in like October when it's cooler and spread it out more. I don't know. 2019 was not like this year. Like, you couldn't even see the vendors because there was just a sea of people, and there was lines for everything. Lines just to go into a store. I mean, last time there was lines for the Mothman Festival or Mothman Museum, which made sense, but you had to wait in line just to go in a store. It was crazy. I don't know. Might experience it once, but
About 6 miles outside of Point Pleasant, you'll find the TNT Area, an eerie, overgrown landscape that played a key role in both the Mothman story and Point Pleasant's wartime history. During World War II, the area was used to manufacture explosives, and the concrete igloos where the TNT was stored still dot the landscape. In the mid-1960s, this remote location became ground zero for the Mothman sightings. It was here, among the abandoned munitions bunkers, that witnesses first saw the creature. The isolated, industrial feel of the TNT area made it the perfect breeding ground for legends.
This is the road that the couple drove 100. They said they drove 100 miles an hour trying to evade the Mothman, but it kept up with them. So some people believe the Mothman might have been a big owl. So can an owl fly 100 miles an hour? I don't know. I have to look it up to see if there's any owls that can fly 100 miles an hour. I think cheetahs are the fastest creature on the planet. I think they only go like, what, 37 miles an hour? So, if what they said is true. Or was it just a story they cooked up to not get in trouble with the police because they were doing things and being in areas they shouldn't have been? Food to think about.
To this day, some believe the Mothman still roams these woods. But the area isn't just known for its connection to the Mothman. Visitors to the TNT area report seeing shadowy figures, hearing disembodied voices, and experience intense feeling of dread. The decaying igloos have an otherworldly feel, and many believe the site is haunted by the spirits of those who worked or lived nearby. Whether you come for the Mothman or the hauntings, the TNT area offers an experience like no other. Just be sure to bring a flashlight.
And this is where the couple were hanging out when they had their Mothman scare. I guess they jumped in their car and they said they drove like 100 miles an hour trying to escape the Mothman. As you can see, it is now covered in, and there's several of these. We're just going in one. And I'm sure they're all covered. It's very echoey. It looks like the door to heaven. So I'm sure kids hang out in here and party, and as I said 5 years ago. So they were probably, you know, drunk, doing drugs. See a crazy Mothman. I'd like to do an investigation here, but it's going to be too busy, I guess. Brought my gear and everything. I don't know if I'll be able to see it because the light's not hitting it. I have to get there's a flashlight somewhere. Probably on the other side. This side. No, it's in yours. Leave that alone. Well, that has a flashlight on, I guess. But it has a not very good flashlight. So put that back in. Where'd you see? Hey, look, that's my name. I don't know, but they were here in 2023. At least it's cool in here. It's been burning hot. Kitty. Meow. So the couple would have ran out of here. They probably brought their car up here somewhere, ran out of here, got in their car, and drove 100 miles an hour to escape the Mothman. There are more bunkers up this way, but we're pretty tired. We've been walking all day, so they're all the same. So there's no reason to go walking up to see all of them unless you really want to. Make sure nothing's gonna fall out. Okay. So they would have gotten their car, drove super fast out here to this road that we were on, and being chased by the Mothman. So that would have been awesome. Hopefully someday something like that happens to us. Of course, we wouldn't run though. We'd be like, hey Mothman, can we have a chat?
And that's a wrap on our journey through the haunted and mysterious town of Point Pleasant. From the eerie sightings of Mothman to the historic hauntings of Lowe Hotel and the tragic tales of the 2 Indiwee State Park, this town is full of stories that continue to captivate both believers and skeptics alike. If you're planning to visit Mothman Festival, don't forget to explore these fascinating locations for yourself. You never know what you might experience. Whether you're drawn to the history, the hauntings, or the mysteries of the Mothman, Point Pleasant offers something truly unique for every traveler.